There are a ton of 2011s in the market. We have today the Kimber 2K11. This one happens to be in a PVD type gold that we're not shooting. It was injured in a smelting accident. I love gold! Instead, we're gonna shoot this one. We're not sure how this happened, if Kimber shot one into outer space and it hit something really cool like a meteor and it came back down as this. It's not a solo, thank the Lord. It's not a Mako, thank the Lord. It's not a 1911, take it or leave it. It is a 2K11, and we need to shoot it. We need to find out, does this suck? Has Kimber got 3 strikes in a row, 2.5 strikes in a row, or did they get a home run with this one? We're to find out. Get a lot of questions on, do hollow points work? So we're shooting SIG 115 grain JHPs today on some of it. We'll see what kind of flash we get from these. Yeah, Mepro light sight on here, so we'll see how it shoots. Trigger reset's actually really good, audible again. Muzzle flip with these guys is a little bit more, not bad. The grip on this, it's a 2011, so it's ridiculously big. It's pretty quick for back on target with these loads. That grip is thicker than the girl you don't talk about anymore.
Yeah, she's thick.
Right?
Mag 1. So it feeds hollow points well. I got some of the ballistic clean from Federal, CCI, ATK, whatever that group is. These are supposed to be a ballistically, like, they fall apart load, they're clean, they're environmentally friendly. They're gonna have a lot of muzzle flash, I would imagine. First time through this gun, so let's see how they do. Actually, like, no flash. More smoke, though. Really consistent point of impact. And they feed. They're truncated. The gun's still awesome, though. Like, it's super big in the hand. I've got a big hand and they're big, so I don't know what guys are doing, if they're really just using their left hand to do a lot of work or what, but it works. Kimber's optic plate for this puts that optic in a really good spot for height. They send this plate with, it's an RMR plate. It does a great job of keeping everything where it needs to be.
Everything's right where it should be.
This grip makes your hands, it's so big, I'm focusing so much on really gripping it with my right hand. My right hand's actually getting tired, which, that's something that's never happened. It does do pretty well. I have to wonder if a guy were to run like sub loads through it, lighter loads, if it would do a little flatter. It's a little bit, after so many rounds, it gets a little flippy. It's not bad, just a little bit. We do have a 1913 rail down here, pick rail, whatever you want to call it. So we can mount a light laser, non-threaded barrel. They run a target crown. It's a heavy barrel, so it's, I'm going to call it a full 8 guide rod. It's kind of an interesting piece on this guy too, how they work. A little bit limited that way. A little bit limited on what we can do here too, just because of the size of the gun for different grips. So you're stuck with this Desert Eagle sized grip. Sheep it. Return to target's good though, and I'm really not using my left hand to get that guy down. I'm really just forcing it with my right, and that's there for looks, I guess. It shoots well. It really does. It's a good gun. I think it does a great job of being a 2011 that's not the Sand Viper. Does it shoot like a Sand Viper? I have no idea. I can't afford a Sand Viper or Pit Viper or whatever that $7,000 thing is called. But for the money they want for these, this is great. They're super smooth. Like, this thing's fun just to run it back and forth. It does shoot well. I gotta say, when I first started shooting the gun, I didn't like it. I shot it this morning, I shot it this afternoon, I shot it now. It's this evening now. My hand does not agree.
That does not agree with me.
There's something going on right here that does not agree with how I'm gripping this gun. The target doesn't lie though. This gun shoots probably better than, it shoots better than me. It shoots better than 99% of the people out there, I'd guess. A rare occasion that you need a better gun than this to do better on target. Practice is gonna make you better. This gun rocks that way. I would like that grip to be about 20% skinnier for me. Let's take it to the board. Let's see how it does. Let's see what score it comes up with. The Kimber 2K11 did a lot of things really, really well on the range. The shooting characteristics of a hammer-fired 1911 style, 2011 style gun are great. The trigger reset really made it wonderful as far as getting out there. This thing is so thick though that I can't give it a shooting experience of 5. It's honestly tiring to shoot. You can shoot a lot of different guns and get to this one. It shoots well. The groupings were fantastic. It does a lot of things really, really well at the time of shooting, but because of that grip fatigue and the way I grip, me personally, I can't give it, I'm gonna give it a 3 to be honest, because I'm not gonna take this gun up to the range and shoot 200 rounds through it without going like, man, need one of those angry guy grippy things with the spring in the middle, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it a 3 there. Does it deserve better? Yeah, you probably think it would, but I don't think it does, it's not me. Is it optic ready? Yeah, it is. RMR footprint plate comes with it. They send good hardware, they send good screws. I'm very, very happy with that aspect of it. I couldn't improve anything. I think they go to C&H for that. We're gonna give it a solid 4. They use little T-nuts. They went outside. It's not just straight down, straight down. They've got some designs in there that are really, really good. Adjustable grip, no, it doesn't have an adjustable grip. This thing is thick and you cannot adjust that grip. It gets like, nope, not adjustable. You could put a boot over it, but that's not cool. Extras, yeah, optic ready. It's optic ready. They do make it the gold model, the beautiful gold model. They do an optic included. It comes with an SRO. Most of them come without the optic included. Pick rail on the bottom, lots of mags. Buy this gun ammo. That's the extra you need. Unfortunately, because of that, it doesn't do well for extras. Holster options are going to be pretty much just like your speed holsters. Carry score, I'm not going to carry this thing. It weighs 4.5 metric tons loaded because it holds 4.5 metric tons worth of ammo. It's not a carry gun. It is a race gun though, and I will give it good credit for race gun, but it does not have a good carry score. For range use though, I have to put it right in the middle of that pack though, because it's not going to do any different for that job than any other big fat 2011, 3011, whatever. I would not carry this gun for a defensive gun because it's huge. It's going to print. It's going to be like carrying a VCR. It's so big. Does it fill a need? Yes, it does absolutely fill a need. This fills that need of I can't afford anything out of the movie John Wick.
I'd like a tasting.
I can't afford a $6,000 gun to go play on the weekends. I don't make money shooting. I need a gun that's just fun to have and fun to shoot. It does fill that need. It doesn't fill a carry need. It doesn't fill a necessity for anything other than playing, having fun. And that should rank highly for everybody. So it does fill that need of, I don't want a T-sauce. I can't afford a Sand Viper or Pit Viper or whatever snake thing that is. Does it suck? When I first shot this gun, I put about 200 rounds through it. I wasn't impressed. Until I got my target, I was impressed. I shot it again, I got a little bit more impressed. I shot it again, I got a little bit more impressed. It does not suck. It does everything that it's supposed to do, does it extremely well. Variety of ammo, we shot hollow points, we shot ballistic clean, that sintered bullet that's truncated that I expected not to feed. We shot blazer. There were about 4 other ones that I shot previous to this. I have not had a single hiccup with this gun yet. I have not cleaned it. I cleaned it new, but outside of that I have not cleaned it. I oiled it once, it hasn't failed. This gun does not suck. It runs well. All of the magazines ran well, the optic ran well, the whole thing came together extremely well. Well, there we go. Now I need my abacus so I can do my math. Look at 21. Hopefully our math is right. 21 out of 35. So it's passing in math class again. It doesn't suck. For what its job is, it totally does not suck. Kimber did a bang up job on getting this one put together, getting it out with the looming 3 strikes that Kimber had with their Kimber Solo, the Mako, The Solo was so bad. I mean, when a company comes out and says, oh, it's not supposed to feed the good, easy feeding bullets, it's supposed to feed just the hollow points. Come on, guys, that's not real. That's okay, whatever, you do you. Then come out with a Mako later and have a gun that's just so hideous in the hand to look at. It's gross, it's just awful. This gun redeems Kimber for what they're good at. Single actions, single stacks or double stacks, range guns. Their carry guns are fine too if you're sticking with 1911, if you're still that guy. Time to go home, Grandpa. But if you're still that guy, their 1911s do just fine also. This gun fed extremely reliably. It shot very, very nice groups for me. Optic mounts are great. I've got to give credit to the optic here too, that Mepro light. I've heard a lot of guys not like those. I tried it on this one so I could put a lot of rounds through it and really hammer on it, and it's done great. Bottom line is this gun doesn't suck. If you get to that point where you're kind of thinking about it, you can come shoot it. And if you think it sucks, John Wick might show up at your house. You might have to tell your wife that you don't like gold, or that you think 2011s suck, or you think shooting people twice in the knee and then twice in the chest and then once in the head in a movie sucks too. It's all wrong. Like and subscribe, or we're going to tell your wife that you don't like gold, or 1911s, or 2011s, or America, or apple pie, or baseball, or puppies. None of that other stuff. Really, we're just going to tell her that you didn't like and subscribe. We don't know who your wife is. Just like and subscribe because we need to make more videos. And my editor keeps telling me to say like and subscribe. So like and subscribe, and like and subscribe, and like and subscribe.